Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel where we share safe real estate investment tips, talk about property law, and share credible real estate investment opportunities here in Nigeria. Basically, every video on this channel is an asset to real estate investors and property buyers. Finally, on this channel, every subscriber is family, a family of millionaire real estate investors. Welcome. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Raymond Ijoma and I'm a real estate entrepreneur as well as a property lawyer here in Nigeria. So right from where we started off this video is the airport road, Benin City, and this is the bridge that disconnects the airport road itself from this region. All right, and from that particular bridge where we just crossed now to the airport gate, the Benin City airport gate, is about 5 minutes. It's about 5 minutes. All right, and we're going into this region and I'm going to show you this region very carefully. Of course, I can't go into all of the streets and all of the regions, all of the areas in the region, right? But if you look carefully, you would see certain things I'm going to say moving forward. All right, but before we go deeper into the conversation, this channel is designed to bring you, to show you, to educate you on real estate investment, safe real estate investment, talk to you, or share information, educate you on property law in Nigeria, and share credible real estate investment opportunities, just like what we're going to do today. And finally, it will also, this YouTube channel is designed to ensure that you build sustainable wealth through real estate investment. I mean, sharing information that helps you in that regard. All right, and for me, I consider this region as, if you know areas like Ugbor. All right, so first Ugbor, even Ugbor itself. All right, in fact, when I schooled in University of Benin, when I came into school in Benin City, Ugbor area, that road was bad. In fact, that region was not a place you want to go and live in. But right now, see what is happening there and see the prices of properties or lands in those areas. All right, so if you know places like Ugbor, first Ugbor, second Ugbor, those residential areas that you get properties for around 50 to 100 million naira right now. Now, they were once like this, and this place is going to turn out to be like first Ugbor, second Ugbor, and those developed areas, those residential areas that are really developed right now in Benin, this place is going to become the next one. And in my opinion, I'm going to consider this area as the second phase of airport road. So I'm going to consider the first part that starts from Ring Road to the bridge as the first phase of airport road, and this side is going to be the residential area of airport road rather. And please keep this video, quote it, keep the link. I'm not going to delete it. You are going to come back to this video 5 years time and you're going to say, oh wow, this guy saw this thing coming, right? And the truth about it is, it's not largely about magic. It's about understanding how development in areas grow. There's certain factors that we would look out for when developing properties, or as it relates to, I did a video where I talked about how to know profitable places to buy properties, or how to know where to buy lands, as it were. All right, and I'm telling you categorically that this area is one region. This region is one place you want to buy land now, because in the next 5 years, you may I don't know how deep your pocket is, but in years to come, 5 years to come, 10 years to come, this area is going to be a highly developed area, especially housing, residential properties, be a core residential area, which I am considering as the second phase of the airport road. All right, and to also let you know that there is an Air Force base in this region. All right, so let's leave those details while I allow you to see the view for yourself. check out how the area is. And don't be deceived by what you are seeing right now or what you are seeing here. If you are available in Benin, I'm available to take you into the corners. I can't be doing videos of all the streets in the area, right? But I've driven into certain areas and I'm like, whoa. And as a way of letting you or being a bit transparent, my pastor, one of my pastors in church, lived down inside this. I'll show you the point where his house extends to, and he bought the land. If I started building with as far back as 5 years, and imagine what the place was like 5 years ago. All right, and from a reliable source, we heard that this road has been commissioned. And of course, we understand the Nigerian thing, and that's the reason there's a delay. So imagine when this road is graded. A lot of persons are going to keep looking down on this area. But once the road is graded, the prices of properties are going to skyrocket in this area. And I'm telling you, it is going to happen. What happened in Amagba? If you know Amagba, that's the road leading Ugbor Village Road, where you have the signpost where they did, where they put this signpost that has Ugbor Central written on it, and it's also part of the G.R.A axis. Now, when you look at that place 5 years, 3 years ago, especially before that road was graded, I took you to see a land. I have a video where I did a drive through to a land that I'm marketing presently that is for sale, where there are over about 100 plus specifically, and some of them have been sold, of land available for sale, and the property has a C of O. And as I prior to when that road was graded, you could get properties for around 1 million, 2 million there. But right now, properties are going for as high as 15 million naira in those regions, even deep down Amagba, right? And that one of the factors that really led to that is the good access road and the rate at which people are now moving into the area, especially because they can own their properties, houses there, and drive straight to work without any issue. Now, if you look very carefully, if you have been observing, you would see that vehicles are coming in and out, despite the fact that the road is bad. Now, when we got some properties around this area, we usually came between the hours of 7:30 and 8. When you come to this area between that time, you would see the traffic on this road, and we realized, that we got to know that this road connects back towards Ekenwa Buyoko area. And when their road was terribly bad, a lot of them were passing through this area to Airport Road, especially those who were working at Airport Road. In fact, it's a good connection backwards. All right, so you can see the stores. People who have foresight are already strategizing and positioning themselves for the camera is trying to locate or show you what down up there. What you are seeing there is estate gates region. You are also seeing the Iri region, Iri axis, which I already showed you through another video that is already also on this channel. All right, you can see a lot of properties in that region. Okay, and like I was saying, you can see people who have foresight. Imagine when these people bought these properties. Imagine when they bought these properties. So they're already positioning themselves for what is going to happen, massive development that is going to come in this area. And I'm saying it especially after this road is going to be properly graded. I don't know who graded. We'll get to a point where you see another road that has been graded. I don't know who graded it. I don't know whether it's an individual or government. But when you see that road, and that would help you to imagine what this place is going to be like in another 5 years. Okay, so let's keep driving through. So again, my name is Raymond Ijoma. If you like what you are seeing already, we did a tour around the developed areas. We also are doing tours around the developing areas where we encourage you to buy land, properties right now, So this is one of those areas we encourage you to get properties, and you can get properties in this area for around 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, depending on the region, how close it is to the areas where people are living already. Okay, so we're available to help you get properties in this area, and and also other areas within Benin City outside this area. And I mean also outside Benin City, we have presence in Enugu, Port Harcourt, Lagos, Abuja, and Benin City. We're also available to go outside these regions to help you acquire properties. We are registered. This is powered by Fortreal Rei Ltd, a real estate company registered here in Nigeria, and we have the objective, or we are out to help clients to invest, to sell properties, to carry out consultancy or advisory services, manage properties, manage their projects, look out for their real estate investments. I mean, once you think about real estate and you reach out to us, we get the job done. All right. The building you are seeing just to your right, we learned, is going to be a very mighty water factory for production of water and other related stuff. Yeah, quite a massive structure. And you can see, there's no, this is not magic. You can see the number of keke trooping in and out, bikes trooping in and out, cars trooping in and out. And this video was recorded between 12 and 1 p.m. Between 12 and 1 p.m. So imagine the time when people are rushing in and out. So that goes to show you how fastly developing the area is. I mean, I understand that some of us are going to begin to drop comments. Okay, yes, as at the time last year when I came in here, this filling station was not even, I never saw this, it wasn't there. And this road was not also there. I don't know who graded it, like I said. And okay, yeah, before we turned it, the road still goes ahead straight down, and there are still a lot of residential houses inside, like a lot of it inside. In fact, you could still drive another 30 minutes and people are living down inside. All right, so this is just a corner of it, and I'm specifically driving through to a particular portion of the large area. This also shows you the Air Force base. This leads to the Air Force base as well. And of course, we have about 4 plots of land available for sale in that particular region, and all other, at other regions in this particular location, or at other points in this particular location. So I just wanted to also show you the Air Force base in this region, not ignoring the other amazing sites in the entire region. Okay, so you can see already for yourself. So imagine when that road is graded from the Air Force, the from that bridge. This will be a street, just a street in the area. So imagine how long it will take you to drive on this kind of road from your land to the airport. And of course, you know how beautiful and sweet Airport Road is. Airport Road is like my best road in Benin City, right? So imagine you driving from here to work, wherever you're working. You can do that in less than 20 minutes, depending on traffic, right? So you see people living already in the area. You can see houses. For every street you enter, the way the community is designed, the areas are designed for every 200 by 200, there's largely a road, a lane or a road. All right. So there are different road connections, quite amazing. You can see them for yourself. This is not Nollywood. All right. So, like the video, please, and drop a comment where you want us to show you around. Of course, like I said, we show you developed areas and fast developing areas in Benin City. All right, and we're available to help you acquire properties within Benin City and other areas in Nigeria. Of course, I like to always jokingly say that we can also help you acquire properties in Sambisa Forest. Okay, all right, so you can see work going on. People are building. People are buying lands and building really fast. All right, and of course, I left some part of developed areas, really developing areas in this region, so that I'll just walk you through the Air Force base or drive you through the Air Force base, as well as show you a particular plot of land some plots of land that are available just behind the Air Force base. Okay, and on this particular day, we're taking out a client for inspection, and thankfully they've taken a plot out of the one of the plots available for sale behind where we're driving to, the point we're going to. All right. Okay. Where are we now? We're still within the region. We're just going into some interior or deeper part of the entire area. And yes, somebody might be saying, "Oh, this is bush already." I know, right? I know, and I'm aware that somebody bought a 100 by 100 in this region last 2020 in 2020 for around 700 and something thousand naira, and sold it 5 months later for 2 million, because the development in this area when he was buying and when he sold it was really on the high side. Okay, this is the road to the Air Force base. Those roofs you're seeing there belong to the Air Force. Okay, look at the signpost here. Look at it. All right. And then this also leads. So it's a very, very large expanse of land, fenced round. There was somewhat a dispute with the communities in the area at the time, and that has been resolved. So after the resolution, they fenced their entire property round. Okay, so imagine telling people that you're living. Okay, let me not stretch your imagination here, but I'll leave you to look at this area with foresight. All right, from that signpost all the way down as we're going is the fence of the Air Force base. A very large expanse of land, very, very large, all the way from the fence to driving through. From the fence to all these areas that we're driving through. To your left, to your left belongs to the Air Force base, and it's fenced round. Okay. So again, this is powered by Fortreal Rei Ltd, and you can see what the electricity pole leading inside to let you know, to show you that people are living there. This side of it is because of the Air Force base. For every other corners around this Air Force base, they are developed. But I just wanted to show you the Air Force base itself. Okay, that's the street, and that's people's houses. This is somebody's house, right? And of course, they can't be living here if it's an isolation. Okay, this is another angle. You can see the field, see the landing base, see what's happening there. Just look at it carefully and you will see for yourself, right? Yeah, and the fence of the Air Force base continues. Okay, this is still the fence continues. These are people's houses. So again, we're available to help you acquire properties here in Benin City, in this land. Look at people. These are people's children. That's their house there. We saw them playing there, right? These are their clothes outside. People are living here, right? Okay, so as I was saying, we're available to help you acquire property in this region, in this area, and other areas in Benin City. That's somebody's car. These are people. That's a man coming back from the farm, right? People are living in all of these regions, okay? And in fact, for anyone who is available for inspection, I'm available to take you into this region and you will see for yourself. And again, remember, the reason I took into this region is two things. Number one, I wanted to show the Air Force base, and number two, I wanted to take you specifically to one of our hot selling lands available right now within this region, okay? So again, we're available to help you acquire properties within Benin City or other regions in Benin City and Nigeria. All right, and we have properties for as low as 500,000 naira within estates in Benin City. And we also, that's a church signpost there. There's another one to your left that the camera may not show properly, and they are building a very massive church there. I think that should be done. Okay, that's I'm not sure you can see it, but there's a massive church being built there. Okay, I don't know whether it's a church, but a massive hall that looks like a church to me. Okay. So this is round the Air Force base. we're just going. We turned in around the Air Force Base. So behind this is behind the Air Force Base right now. This is behind the Air Force Base, and people are already building and fencing their houses. And there are lots of properties or lands available here for sale, right? And we're available to help you get a plot or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Okay. So as I was saying that we have lands available for as low as 500,000 naira within estate. For specifically for that 500,000 naira, as at today is in Port Harcourt, but the list we have in Benin City is 650,000 naira for Benin City. And okay, so you can see people are building structures, people are fencing, protecting their land, as it were, or keeping their demarcation, because soon a lot of properties are going to spring. Okay, now can you see forward? We parked here. Just look ahead of you. I wish I can even take that back or make that stable so that you see properly. Anyway, so we left that part and we moved forward again. And this land wasn't here as of last year. The other ones were not here as of last year. In fact, this place was bushy as of last year, entirely filled with a lot of trees. Right, but this all happened in a space of 6 months or less. This house was part of that I helped to. I did documentation for the land of the plot over there. And all right, so basically the video would end shortly, but be aware that this is powered by Fortreal Rei Ltd, a real estate company registered here in Nigeria, and you can reach or get across to us through the numbers showing right on your screen or on the cover page of this channel. All right, and these are people building. I was showing the clients around, and they already acquired a plot of land within this area. And I don't know what that is, but that's a very mighty structure, factory over there. I don't know what other stuff. Look at houses. Somebody's living there. These are houses around. Okay. I think I tried zooming again. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.